but I know for sure time will not be there. Okay, yes, I got it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously like you said is crypto. So but is a stable crypto, stable coin. So it's pegged to the dollar because within the cryptos industries, especially within the crypto ecosystem, so there are stable coins, there are coins that are not stable. For example, like Bitcoin, for example, is not stable, and the prices can go up and down. Like Ethereum, and there are several of those coins, which I will show you anyway when I share my screen shortly. So, but there are some that are classified as stable coins, especially like USDT, for example, and HU. They are pegged to the dollar. So whatever is the price of dollar for that day, that's the price.
The price.
So and the platform work more like a fixed deposit will work, like if you fix your money in the bank. So irrespective of what happens in the market, whether the market goes up or down, it doesn't affect the price of your investment or your portfolio. It doesn't affect it. So and the rate is currently 0.5. It's 0.5%. So what it means is, for somebody that has maybe $1,000, for example, will be 0.5% of $1,000. That would be $5, for example. That will be paid to that person on a daily basis for 600 days, because it's fixed for 600 days.
Okay.
So, and if it is 300, for example, somebody can do a 300 minimal investment. Is 300, and that 300 is $1.5. That is $1.50.
50 cents. Yeah.
So let me just share my screen. Let me share my screen so that you will see what I'm in terms of practicality. I will also show you my live account.
Okay.
This is a compound calculator.
Okay.
But it's based on the HU, the investment platform. Anyway.
Okay.
So this is how it works.
Oh.
So say this HU you're seeing here is pegged to the dollar. So where you see HU is in dollars. So it's a crypto, but it's pegged to the dollar. So whatever is the value of the dollar for that day, that's the value, and is a stable coin. And obviously you use it, you transfer from USDT. So but let's say you put in $1,000. So $1,000 over 600 days. Okay, your investment is multiplied by 3, is triple. The leverage is times 3 over 600 days. So in 600 days, assuming you want to take out your money, the daily rates that they pay you is 0.5%.
Yeah.
So 0.5% of 1,000 will give you, if you do 0.5 divided by 100, and then you multiply that by whatever amount that you put in this case, let's say 1,000. So that will give you $5. That will give you $5. Okay. And then these $5 will continue to, that will be $5 daily.
Yeah.
Okay, that $5 will continue to accumulate in your account. I will show you my live account.
Okay.
We continue to accumulate in your account. You can see this is day one. Assuming you do it today, from tomorrow you start to get $5, and it's all day. It's Monday to Sunday, 7 days in a week throughout the distance. So it's for 600 days. So there's no gap. And then if you do that, okay, once your $5 accumulates to $50, you see 50 here, that is in 10 days. because if you multiply 5 by 10, that will give you 50. So in 10 days, you will have your money will have accumulated to 50.
Yeah.
This 50, you can decide to reinvest it.
Okay.
Or you can decide to say maybe you want to withdraw. But withdrawal of small amounts may not make sense because of transaction
I know.
fee.
Sure.
So you can decide to say you want to reinvest it. The idea is once the money that they pay you is up to $50, you have an option to withdraw it or to reinvest it in multiples of 50.
Okay.
The reinvestment, or it's called rebuy, is in multiples of 50. So that's one thing. So assuming you reinvest this 50, right? That's this red is signaling that maybe you want to reinvest it. So your initial capital will become $1,050.
$50.
And then your daily reward will go up to $5.25.
Yeah.
Because of the compounding effect now.
Yeah, effect, yeah.
Now, so that's how it works. And then when you get to here, maybe you get another 50, it goes to 1,100. Right. At that stage, you'll be earning $5.50. Okay. And then in 30 days, you will have earned maybe your initial, assuming you do another rebuy here, another 50 here, your initial 1,000 will have become 1,150. Okay, so that's how it works, and then it goes on and on that way. So you have an option to either allow the money to accumulate, and then possibly wait and then take it out, or you can reinvest, like as I've said.
Yeah.
But assuming you leave the 1,000 for the 600 days, and then you're doing all the reinvestment as at when you're supposed to do it. And all you just need to do is to log in on the platform anyway. If you leave it for the 600 days, okay, you can see at this stage, at the end of the 600 days, because of the compounding effect,
interest,
well, your money will have accumulated to 19,350, and then you'll be in positions where you're earning 96.75
a day daily
for the next 600 days. For the next 600 days, that's something. And this is based on the 1,000
ZAM that you started with,
right? So, but if for somebody that started with $10,000, right?
That's massive.
With $10,000, you start with $10,000. It means, what it essentially means is, from the following day, you started getting $50 every single day for the next 600 days. And what that will give you, it will give you $30,000, including your capital.
Yeah.
Right? That is, if you don't reinvest it.
Oh, go to your room. Go and sleep. Go. Sorry, Prof.
No problem. That is,
yes.
If you don't reinvest it, if you want to take out your money, right? You get 50 every day. So if you do 50 times 600, that will give you 30,000.
Yeah.
And this is still based on 0.5%. 0.5 divided by 100 times 10,000, which is the money you put in.
Investing,
that will give you 50 every single day.
Okay. Yeah.
So at you have options to say, you will reinvest the 50. So in which case your initial money becomes 10,050 after the first day. Then you get another, you see your money has become 50.25. And then you can do another rebuy of 50, at which case you are at 1,100. And also you can do another 50, at which case 150. So if you do that for 1 month, in 30 days. So day 30,
Yeah.
let's have a look.
Mm.
Your initial money will have 10,000 will have become 11,550,
550.
and your daily pay will have been 57.75. There's no anywhere in the world, any bank at the moment you will get that. But if you do that for 6 months, so 6 months is 180 days.
Yeah.
If you do that for 6 months, 180 days,
Mm.
so your initial money of 10,000 will become 24,350, and you will be earning $121.75 every single day for the next
Every single day.
days. Or if you're very long term, you have a very long term view or distance, you leave it for 12 months, which is 360 days.
Mm.
Let's look at 360 days. So your initial money of 10,000 will have been 59,800, and every single day you'll be earning $299.
Mm.
But then if you leave it for the 600 days without taking anything out, you are investing everything that they are paying you. So let's go to 600 days and see. This is where it gets interesting.
Mm.
So you have 197,900. And then at this stage, going forward, this becomes your capital. This becomes your daily pay, daily reward. So that will be $989 every single day for the next 600 days. At which case, so if you're looking at maybe 989, maybe times 30, in a month, you'll be earning about $29,600 for the next 20 months. So every month you earn around 29,000 for the next 20 months. So that's how it works until you obviously, and of course you can, for example, like myself, for example, so I do initial of these amounts now. That was the initial that I do. I will show you my
That's your initial investment.
Yes. That account is currently at 11, I believe, days. It's giving me 55. I'll show you.
Okay.
At the moment, but what I'm then doing is I'm allowing this money to accumulate because of transaction fee. I'm not doing reinvestment or which is called rebuy, because I want to take out my initial money out. First. So it should take me probably every single month. So if I allow this to accumulate for 30 days and take it out, because of transaction fee, I can take it out almost like you can take the 55 out if they pay you, but you'll be paying more in transaction fees. So it doesn't make sense. So I just want to allow you to accumulate. End of the month, take it out. End of the month, take it out for next 6 months, and then of course I will have gotten every single month. I would have recovered the initial capital basically in 6 months based on that, and then whatever things that is there, I can decide what I'm going to do with it. And I think I will definitely from that point going forward be reinvesting, do the rebuy. So I will do that. So that's one this in option. So let me just show you the main platform. Obviously you need somebody to invite you on the join the platform.
Okay.
So I'm going to log into my live account. So that will give you, my account is fully protected. You can see it's coming up Google Authenticator code. What happens?
I know. Okay.
Nobody can hack into it.
I know.
So it's fully protected, and the code changes all the time.
I know, sure.
So you can. This is my live account. this is 30. So I have about maybe 30K or so in the reward, my pending reward. This is for the next 600 days. This is what they will pay off. This is what I get off. So, but they release the daily reward will appears here in today's passive reward. So usually I get 55, but I'll show you where it is. I'll show you where that is every single day. And then so what I'm doing is, like I said, I want to allow it to accumulate. So I'm allowing it to accumulate. So, but because I said this account is doing about 55, so I'm allowing it to accumulate, and then I can take it out. In fact, next week I'm going to take out something from it. So it is a crypto platform. It runs on the blockchain on the Ethereum ERC20 network. So let me show you. Yeah. So what they pay you will appears in this place where you have this reward. So this is what I currently have. Now.
That's for reward.
Yes, this is from the 1st of September to date. On this account. So this is from 1st of September to date. So, but like I said, because I'm not doing any rebuy at the moment, or from September 1st, I've stopped doing rebuy.
Okay, that's you are not reinvesting.
I'm not reinvesting because I want to take out my
your
initial,
fix,
yes,
your initial capital.
Yes.
Okay, that's your different. Okay, that's the initial face value of the investment.
Yes, so I want to take that one out, so I know that in a way I'm completely risk-free.
Sure.
From the platform. So so from, if I show you, okay, I can show you my transaction history actually. Let's see. So you see what so their investment is usually called rebuy. So if I go on purchase package, that should show you something. So if you can see here, this is 31st of August. So you can see rebuy. So if you do a rebuy of 31st of August, I think I did a rebuy of 100. So that's why you see this 300, because the leverage is times 3. Okay, it's like you put in 10K, it's 30,000. So the leverage is times 3. If you put in 50, the rebuy is, if you do a rebuy of 50, it will be 150. If you do a rebuy of 100, it will be 300. So on 31st, you can see rebuy. On the 30th of August, you can see 29, you can see 28, you can see 27, 20, yeah, 27, 26, 25,
25th, yeah,
24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. You can see that in that
it's descending.
Yes. Yeah. And then I think this hyperdrive thing, I think I top of my account at the point, yeah, with about maybe 300. That's why you're seeing this 900. You can see 11, you can see 10 in that order. Like I said, I started it in August. There are some people obviously that have been on the platform for a very long time, and I can tell you that they are doing some amazing numbers. I can tell you that for free. And of course, with what I've shown you, you can obviously see the possibilities and in terms of what the numbers may actually look like, because there are some people obviously from Nigeria that do about 69K. And when you do 69K, $69,000, you know what that means.
That's enough money, man.
Because with 69K, if I change here now to 69, they do 50,000 pounds, 69. So it's about 345, right? Every single day. And this is, you can obviously start to withdraw this money from that day once they pay you. but obviously it makes sense to kind of allow it to accumulate. And you can, if you allow it to accumulate with 345, for example, in 30 days, you're looking at 10,350. Obviously, in about 6 months, you recover all your money, all your initial money back. So the rule of thumb generally is whether you put in 300, because the minimum investment you can do is $300. Whether you put in $300, it will take you 6 months to get it, to allow you to accumulate and get it back. Or if you put in 1,000, that's the same 6 months. Or like this is 9, same 6 months. So there about 10,000.
Okay, minimum of 6 months.
Yes, because that is if you're not reinvesting.
Okay.
If you're not reinvesting, so you can pull it out. If you allow the reward to accumulate, end of the month you take it out, end of the month you take it out, and you do that for 6 months, you will have taken all your money out from the platform.
Wow. This is good. In fact, my brother, he has been telling me, I think maybe when he goes through this, he will want more insight. But
yeah,
I was just looking at your schedule and availability is really my concern.
Yeah. So with this, for example, like when Bitcoin, you can see Bitcoin here. Yeah. It's currently one Bitcoin currently $46,387. That's one Bitcoin. Ethereum is currently 3,347. There's a time, I think it was like a couple of days ago, Bitcoin crashed to almost about $30,000 or thereabout, but it's up now, it's picking up now. It doesn't affect this. Like I said, is fixed, so it doesn't affect this. And also the company behind this, the Hypertech group behind this, they also have their own cryptos. So they have this Hyper Cash, which is currently trading at $0.80. They have this Hyper DAO, and they also have this token called this
molecular features.
So, and also they are also mining their own cryptos as well. Like this announcement you're seeing here is called hyper mining, allow you to invest in crypto mining. And then you also, in fact, that one is another thing, but I'm not currently there yet. I'm not currently investing in that, but I know that people are also making a whole lot of money from that as well. But like I said, this one is completely passive. All you need is just internet connection and just log in like a login. You don't need to do anything. And the reward is reflecting in your account. It's dropping in your account daily. Like you can see, obviously, in this case now that this one is accumulating. And also, and of course, if you want to withdraw, this is the process. You transfer, you do an exchange, and then you do withdraw. So it's quite, obviously there are a couple of these things that I can take you through. For example, you can see the transaction fee now is 7.55. Okay. So for example, somebody who wants to withdraw 50, if you're going to be withdrawing 50 every single day, so you know that the bulk of the money will have gone for transaction fee. So if you allow it to accumulate for 30 days,
so that the cost can spread.
Yes.
You can spread the costs.
Yes. Another thing to note is that what's the word? This transaction fee, it depends on what is happening, is variable. It's not a fix. It depends on what is happening, depend on the amount of traffic on the blockchain network. So it's not, sometimes it may be 5. In fact, in the earlier in the afternoon when I checked, it was like 5.00 something. But later now is 7. I think like almost 2 days ago, it was like 15, sometimes like 20, sometimes, but it's very
keep on fluctuating.
Yes, but in worst case scenario, I've never seen it rise to more than 20. I've never seen it rise more than 20. So that's that's why it kind of makes sense to what's the word? Maybe allow the stuff to accumulate here in this reward, and then of course you can take it out. You can take it out at the end of the month. Like in my own case, I'm doing a withdrawal. In fact, by next week, maybe next week Wednesday or so, because I would have gotten up to maybe 1,000 plus or thereabouts. To just want to take it out and see how that outputs.
So you just leave that one. You can start trading with that one.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
that one now you so if you start initially, it's good to be doing rebuy.
If you start initially, it depends on how much you start with. Like when I first started, so I was doing rebuy. I started in August, just this August. Like I said, there are people that have started like almost 2 years ago that are doing over $18,000, $20,000 every month. But we what I've seen, I know that those are even, there are people that are doing six, seven figures. But with what I've seen, I know that obviously it is indeed possible anyway. So if you're doing regular rebuy, but it also depends on your objectives as well. Because some people are risk averse to say, because many people are saying, what if this thing doesn't work? I know that people are like, what if it doesn't work? But the question is, what if it works? What if it works? Sure. And life is never risk free.
Risk free.
So and obviously, as you imagine, for somebody like myself, I have done my own due diligence as well. Looking at the platform, looking at the sustainabilities, I research around this area actively. So I've written papers, I'm working on papers around it. So I've looked at it, and I've seen that obviously this is not MMM.
No, sure, no.
This is not
it's
a
not
Ponzi scheme. I know that. So
yeah, even looking at it, because it has a cumulative factor. You look at how the interests are being done. So it's not like somebody say, "Oh, give me money, you help somebody now."
Yeah, and another thing is, this is not about, if you put in your money, they are not saying go and bring 2 people or go and bring 3 people before they pay you. So you get your passive, your reward is being paid to you daily. Like I've said, on my rebuy, you can see the transaction history.
I know. At least as if for the whole month of August.
August, yes. So you can obviously see from that alone, that can tell you where we are with this. I just started it. I just give it a go as like, let me try this. At least I don't want to look back into the month of August and say, I didn't try, and then have to regret it. So, but I've looked at the sustainability of the platform, and also the company behind it. So when you're doing withdrawal, you also goes to another crypto exchange. This particular one, I'm trying to refresh it now.
Okay.
It's called Who. They own it. They own this WhoNet this thing. They own this WhoNet. It's a crypto exchange. It's like the stock exchange, where cryptocurrencies are being what's the word? Exchange. So if you have a Bitcoin, you want maybe Ethereum coin or others.
Okay.
Depends on what you want. They will definitely is trying to verify my identity now. Let's see. Okay. It's successful. So I need to, this one is also protected with
Google.
So I need to enter. I need to enter my Google authentication.
It has to come into your phone.
Yes. So yeah, I'm logging now. So you can see this FIL is called File. So this File coin is also one of the coin that this Hypertech group is mining. I show you assess as there's announcements around crypto hyper mining.
Yeah, mining, data
So
mining.
they are mining that particular coin. It's currently trading at I think it's 87 to $1. It's currently trading at 87 to $1, and it's been projected that it may go the trajectory of Bitcoin, but I don't know. I think that is a speculative investment, so I'm not currently into that one. But you can see here, so on this exchange, on this exchange, so the volume of transaction that is done here, like USDT, BTC is Bitcoin. This USDT is a stable crypto coin that is also pegged to the dollar.
Okay.
The Doge, ETC, you can see there are different cryptos and all that, but they own the company behind the platform that I'm showing you, own this particular exchange. Those who are in Nigeria, for example, may be familiar with Binance. They have equity stake, about 15% equity stake in Binance. Binance is also one of the biggest crypto platform where people trade and also peer-to-peer trading of cryptos and all that. So a lot of people also use Binance. They also make so much money from there. So they are making money so that allows them to be able to, of course, pay whatever these things that they are able to pay. Let me show you their transaction cap, just to put it in context for you. Let me show you their transaction cap in the volume of transaction they are processing in a day.
Okay.
I need to open a new tab. Let's see. Coin market cap. Let me show you this. Hopefully it comes up. So this obviously will give you, if you want to know what the volume of transaction any of these Bitcoin exchanges are doing a day, if it goes to coin market cap, that will give you this. So within the past 24 hours, in the last 24 hours, they've processed more than $1 billion. Yes,
that's massive.
So this is live. They within the past 24 hours, they processed more than $1 billion. So, so that's to give you an indication of what the volume of transaction they do daily. So this is serious stuff. It's not. It's not.
Wow, this is massive.
So that gives you. Look at Binance, for example. They own 15% of Binance. Binance has done more than $79 billion.
$79 billion.
Yes, in the past 24 hours. This is live. This is a live transaction. So obviously you can see. So that gives you an idea that these guys mean business.
Business, yeah.
So they own Binance. They own 15% equity stake in Binance. They do investment in infrastructures and other things as well. So that invariably tells you obviously that the money is potentially in good hands. And also I like the idea because it runs on the blockchain. Because because of the blockchain technologies, if there's a negative investment, because the way it works, because it's a chain network, if there's a negative news, the reason why it can affect this is because you can't just come in and say you want to pull out your money.
Sure.
It's practically impossible because of the way it's being structured. The only money you can pull out is this one, the one in the reward. The one in the
So your initial deposit will still be there.
This deposit you're seeing here, when you first transfer your crypto into this platform, it will appear under this deposits area.
Okay.
And then you can use it to buy the package. The package are in multiples of 300, 500. Let me just. The package are in multiples of, so you can see 300. Come on. It's a multiple of 300, 500, and 1,000.
1,000.
But I have this 50 hyperdrive repair. This is for those who are already investors in the system.
Okay.
This is to allow you to be able to invest when your money accumulates to $50. But this option, when you first sign up, is not available for those who are new to the platform.
Oh.
But so for somebody that wants to do 300 or 600, you can do 300 times 2, or maybe 800, 500, and 300, or maybe 1,300. So you can do that in multiples. Somebody who wants to do 10,000 can do 1,000 times 10. So if you click on 1,000, so all you just do is to increase this to 10, and then depends on how much you have in your deposits, and then you click on accept, and then you click on next, and of course, because obviously I don't have money there, so I don't have $10,000 there, so I won't be able to tell you insufficient balance. So that's the way it kind of works. But there are other things in terms of how do you convert your fiat money, right? How do you convert your fiat money to crypto? Especially for you that in the UK, I can put you through that process. For somebody who is in Nigeria, for example, can also do it from Nigeria, and there is no third party involved as well. They can do it on their own. They can do it on their own, so that is also possible as well. For somebody who is in the UK, you just need this uphold account, right? Obviously, there could be sections where I can put it through in terms of the procedure, in terms of how these eventually work.
Okay.
So you can essentially, if you are in the UK, I will put it through in terms of how you convert your pounds. For example, I have 20 pounds on this. This is Uphold. This is my own crypto wallet. I can transfer. You can transfer from your wallet. This is a crypto wallet. You have your own crypto wallet with Uphold. Uphold is like a fintech companies in the UK. They are regulated by Financial Conduct Authorities, FCA.
Okay.
So it means essentially your money is safe with them, because obviously, because they are regulated, if they go into liquidation, you can get your money
back. Yeah.
So your money is safe with Uphold. So you can, for example, I have already add my bank account, so you can see GBP bank account. For example, say if I want to maybe transfer money from this account from my wallet, my crypto wallet in Uphold, so I just click on it. From maybe I want to transfer maybe just 10, whatever this amount, you enter the amount to GBP bank accounts, and you preview withdraw, and essentially that's it. And then you enter your transaction Google verification code. Obviously you need to secure it, and the money appears in your account within less than 2 minutes. It depends on the volume, right? Because there are some people that are doing maybe 10K or whatever. It may take up to 20 minutes. We do their due diligence and all that. But so you will need Uphold as one of the platform for depositing, because for you that in the UK, for example, if you want to do minimum investment, for example, you can start with maybe 200, in about 250 pounds, for example, you are good to go. Because that 250 pounds can give you $300. So you will need to transfer that money to your own account in Uphold, no third party involved, And then from here, you can send that money. You can then use that, your pounds, to buy crypto here. You can change it to crypto. And then it is that crypto that you will send to this platform here.
Okay.
You will send it to your own deposit address here. You see the deposit address?
Yeah.
So if I click on that, ERC, the network that the blockchain network that I need is this USDT ERC20. So that's the one that I need. So you copy that address here, and then you can go to a pod. Obviously, I will show you the process in terms of moving your money from one platform to
the other.
But that's really about the simple. The other thing in terms of the risks that is involved is the question around if you transfer your money to a wrong wallet. It is because it's a blockchain transaction, it is irreversible. So obviously, it doesn't take anything when it's just for you to copy the address and you can paste it. Say, for example, you're transferring to this thing. So you can, if you're transferring from a pod, you can, let me say I want to, let's say I want to buy crypto, right? Let's say I want to buy crypto. I will search USDT. If I want to buy crypto that I want to send it, this is the one I want, crypto network, USDT Tether, Ethereum network. I click on it, right? Currently, the network fee is around £8.81.
81 pence.
Review, withdraw. So it's asking me which withdraw GBP to a USDT wallet. So this wallet is the
one that you copied.
Is my wallet here.
That you copied earlier.
That I copy. Yeah. So I copy it and then I come here and then I will paste it. Paste, and then I confirm, and that's it. It will appear in this wallet. It will appear in my deposit here. That money will appear here after some couple of minutes. To appear here straight away. And then when you want to do withdraw from here as well, you go through that process of transfer, exchange. You transfer, you exchange, and then you withdraw. And when you withdraw, it will prompt you to put in your recipient address. So the recipient address, you will need to transfer it first to the crypto exchange network, which is this crypto exchange. So you will have your own wallet here. I have my own wallet in this place, my own personal wallet. Like I said, there's no third party that is involved. This is just you moving your money all around. You click on my assets. I just show you quickly. You click on my assets. Hopefully it goes through. I think it's refreshing. My assets. Come on. Okay, there we go. And then what I'm transferring out from, what I'm withdrawing from this platform on the Hyper platform is MOF. Okay. So because I must have changed my HE to MOF, so I'm withdrawing MOF. So my recipient address will be my MOF deposit address. So if I come here and I search, but I will, this one is just demonstration, just basically showing you how, because I know there's a lot of information, but just to show you how this thing works. So deposit address, you see it, and then chain name. So I click on deposit address. Chain name is the ERC20.
ERC20, yeah.
And then this will give you my deposit address, this one. So I will just click on, if I click on this sign, it will copy it. And then if I come back to the this thing, I just paste that, right? And then you can input. You see earlier on, I think it was 7, now is now 9 point something. So it changes all the time.
I know.
You can input the amount that you want. and then you put in your transaction password. Transaction password are 6 digits number that you created when you open your account.
Account.
6 digits number. And then you will also need to get a Google verification code to your Gmail. It will be counting that to send you a code, counting down and ask you to input that code as well in 60 seconds. So you input that and then you click on that. And essentially that's it from this side of things. And the money will reflect in your balance. You see the balance under the MOF is currently 0.0. If you have transferred something, that money will reflect here.
Reflect there.
And then, so once it reflects, you will need to then change the MOF to USDT. So, and the MOF, the good news is the MOF is higher than the USDT. Currently, one MOF is currently exchanging for 1.58. 1.58 I think that's about the highest in terms of USDT.
So 902.
Yes. So say for example, you withdraw 1,000 MOF, it will be about maybe 1,500 USDT. And then once you exchange that here, I will show you. Will show you everything, obviously, how to do that practically. And then once you do that, you will then need to transfer your USDT back to this uphold to your USDT account here. If I click on that, your wallet address, you will see it here. You will copy it, you will paste it in Hue here in your USDT account. So the chain, it's because you at this stage you will have had, once you exchange the money we are paying your USDT, and then you can then click on withdraw because that's what you want to do. The chain name is ERC20, and then your withdrawal address will be your wallet address from Uphold. This one.
All right.
So you copy
the one that you copied from.
And then you will need to paste that in your withdrawal address. You paste it, and then you input the withdrawal amount. Here also you pay transaction fee. I think currently is around 18 USDT, which is like $18. And then you put in the amount that you want to withdraw. And essentially to send the money from here, right, to your Uphold USDT account. So that money will appear in this your balance here. Once it appears from this your balance, you can transfer it straight away to your UK bank account.
Okay.
You can transfer. So that's the process. And also, if you don't want to transfer to your UK bank account, for somebody that is in Nigeria, there is something called Hyperpay. Hyperpay is the fintech. They also own it. The Hypertech group own Hyperpay. So it's a global Visa card, allow you to withdraw minimum daily amount of $50,000 every single day. So you can do $50,000 every single day on the card. But for the card is around maybe $100 or $69 or so. The fees is a one-off fee that you pay to get the card. But once you get it, you can transfer. So instead of transferring your money from who to this Uphold, you can transfer it to the Hyperpay, or you can transfer it to Binance. I also have a Binance account. You can transfer it to Binance. People use Binance in Nigeria. You can transfer it to Binance. You can transfer it to Hyperpay. So there are different ways. Obviously, you can withdraw your money, or if you don't want to use a UK bank account, because I know there are people that are in Nigeria that are currently doing this. Obviously, there are people in Nigeria that are doing this. They are doing over $10,000 every month. There are people that are doing 18. People that are doing way more than that. People that are doing maybe 2K, 1K, and all that. But I think you can see if I should maybe transaction. Let's see, transaction history. A couple of these things I've done here. You see a couple of transactions I've done on the Uphold. So a bit of withdrawals here and there. But people are doing amazing transactions anyway. But that's how it works. That's how this in cryptos in how many minutes I've spent now trying to unwrap this. But there is also a live Zoom call as well that I can maybe invite you to also join. But you will definitely need somebody, obviously, like myself. I have people that mentor me. And in terms of showing you how you physically
do it, yeah.
Move your money, transfer your money from your bank account to your crypto wallet, from your own crypto wallet to another crypto wallet, which is your own crypto wallet, basically, as in from your bank account, for example, to here, and then from here in Uphold, or some people use Binance, for example. Binance and Uphold will serve the same functions, or Hyperpay, and then from here to this place, and to Hyperfund, and then from Hyperfund back to HU, where you're doing, you can do your transaction here in HU, and then from HU, once you've exchange your crypto to USDT. Some people even hold the USDT because sometimes it goes up, engage maybe like the pounds and all that. Because, for example, if I show you on Binance, you can see that the USDT is showing green. It means it appreciates a little bit against the pound, because it's pegged to the dollar. So if the pounds fall, obviously engage the dollar, so it will go up a little bit. So that's how it works. Essentially, this is it. Is not staking, is different from trading. This is completely passive. It doesn't stop you from doing any other thing.
Yeah.
You can carry on with your normal day
activities.
It doesn't stop you from doing it at all. You can see that I have this 42 something. This one is a bit of extra reward that they pay me. They pay me. I can use that for shopping on their crypto platform, actually. So this is how it works generally. Maybe I should stop recording because I think I've covered.
Prof, really nice. It's very interesting. In fact, I know if he goes through this, because I know for sure he has been into some platform, but I know for sure this one will give more insights.
Yeah, and of course we can always maybe arrange a time that
he will be free.
Comfortable, that is, it will be free. I can go through with yourself and him as well. There are people that are doing this from Nigeria. It's completely legitimate.
I think he really wants to set up an account, Seth.
There are people that I can put in through the entire process. I don't just want to call figures, but there are people that are doing amazing stuff.
I know. This, a lot of people are into this stuff now, because I think that is one of the easiest way.
If you can imagine, for example, just look at $10,000, right? $10,000, and you leave that $10,000 for 600 days, right? You leave that $10,000 for 600 days. So let me show you what it is. So when you leave that $10,000 for 600 days, that's when it begins to get really, really interesting. Because if you leave it for 600 days, it means that is less than 3.
That is less than 3 years.
That's 20 months. So 1 year and 8 months. Okay. So you will have 197,900. Now that 197,900 becomes your initial capital. Okay. It becomes your initial capital at the end of the 600 days because you've been compounding it. So 197,900. Okay. 197,900. let's do it again, and then that would then need to compound for, you then need that for another 600 days, right? So that will be giving you, remember we start with 10K, okay?
Yes, sir.
So that will be giving you, at a point, you'll be earning, you see this, you'll be earning
The first day.
from the fourth day,
Third.
from the fourth day, you'll be earning $1,000 every single day from the fourth day for the next 600 days. That is if you want to take out the money at this stage. You'll be earning $1,000 every single day for the next 600 days, which means you're earning about $30,000 every month for 20 months from your initial 10,000. When you leave it for 600 days, and then from that 600 days, after 4 days, you are the stage where you're doing this is something. And of course, if for somebody that is very, very rich seeking, you can see, if you try to even imagine that you're going to leave that money without taking anything, without not touching it and just compounding it, this is 3 point something.
$3.3 million.
In cryptos, dollars, because it's back to the dollars. And then at this stage, you're earning $16,000 every single day, $16,700 every single day for the next 600 days.
Wow.
So
that's massive.
The possibility is endless, because you even at this stage, in fact, one of the live Zoom call that we do, I don't want to call numbers. But is a life-changing, I mean, one of my mentors
Opportunity, yeah.
has essentially he's paid off about 50% of his mortgage just within the past maybe 10 months or so. But though he started with about $70,000.
Wow.
He started with about $70,000. But he's doing obviously at this moment now, his game is raised the bar. His game.
No.
Yeah, he's raised the bar.
That's massive.
But this is what it is. This is a hypo this thing stuff. So and for example, if so, like this calculation of 197,900 is based on the fact that you do initial 10,000 for 600 days, accumulate to 197,900. But for somebody like myself, because I thought, okay, let me take a rational approach to this. Get my initial, because I started with about 10K, get my initial 10,000 back first. And then of course, because you still be getting that same, because at 10K, you get like $50 every single day. And then you still be getting that $50. So I can then be doing rebuy from that point, maybe for the next 600 days, or for another maybe 6 months. And then after 6 months, I can do a withdrawal for maybe 3 months, withdraw for the next 3 months, and then, compound for another maybe 4 months and withdraw for another, just combine it that way. Yeah, but this is what it is now. This is what it is. I think I'm going too far. I'm doing 100K. But there are people that are doing somebody who wants to that just recently did. One of my colleagues that was telling us somebody that did over 100K, $100,000, and that is giving 500 every single day, and of course it's $15,000 in a month. So for 6 months, so if you do this, the person obviously will have recovered the initial money that is invested there within 6 months. In 6 months, so maybe 6 months and 2 months. So because if you earn 500 every single day, yeah, you and of course if you compound it, is even much more. If you compound it like we've been looking at it, after maybe 6 months is 180 days. Okay, so let's go
180. Yeah.
So it will be 244 150. and then you'll be earning about 1,220 every day.
The cumulative.
Yeah.
Oh.
And of course, if you leave it at the end of the 600 days, you'll be at a stage where you earn $9,915 every single day. $9,915 every single day. So you're looking at 9,915, say, times 30 in 30 days. In fact, you don't need to wait 30 days, because in 30 days you're looking at $297,000, right? You can be doing withdraw every maybe 10 days, for example. There are people that are doing withdraw every 5 days, because the volume that they are withdrawing is huge. And that's why the Hyperpay card makes sense, because if you're earning close to 297 in a month, so you can, if you have a card that you can do a maximum transaction of $50,000 every day, and they own the Hyperpay as well. So that's interesting.
It is. So it is very, 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 very tough.
In terms of somebody may ask, so what is the risk involved? The major risk is the fact that crypto, generally 99.5, based on my own personal research, more than 99% of crypto companies are not regulated by government, because like this one, they runs a decentralized finance. It's called D5. I don't know whether you are aware. Decentralized finance.
Okay, D5.
D5. It's called DEFI. So it's decentralized finance. So it's the new thing now. It runs on the blockchain ledgers, allows you to take ownership of your money without government taking control. And that's why central bank across the world, they are very, very scared.
They are paranoid.
Yeah, they are paranoid because they don't have control over this space. It runs on the blockchain. You use the Ethereum ERC20 network to run. It's completely independent of anybody. So and of course you can move your money around. You can use it for whatever distance. So that's what it is. It is massive. It is massive. It is massive. In fact, the volume of transactions that people from Nigeria are currently doing, because I don't know whether you are aware, Nigeria now is about the largest users of cryptos in the world at the moment as we speak, based on volume of transaction that is currently happening. I bet maybe some of these politicians that are taking money out, because this is much more bigger than investment in properties and all that. Is big, is huge, as you can see. It is huge, it is massive, it's completely life-changing, to be honest. For some of us that do, as a professor in the UK, obviously you earn, the money is okay, because when I look at somebody on my LinkedIn posted what professors in Nigeria are earning, and you look at that, and their annual salary is not even what maybe a junior lecturer will earn in 2 months or thereabout.
Sure.
So and then you are in the UK, you earning, it's not like it is okay, but when they take all the tax and everything, is pretty much like you still struggling financially and all that. But this is completely different. I mean, with the snapshot of what I just did in August alone have showed me, in August alone, you can see the transaction, the rebuy stuff that I did in August. And just from the time I started, it just showed me the possibility that I think I'm onto something with this one. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, it is what it is in terms of the way the system is structured. You can check out the decentralized finance ecosystem, the way it works. Yeah, I'm currently doing a project around that, so you even find out more in terms of the utility of it as well.
Okay.
Let me just stop the recording. Let me see.
Okay.
If I'm able to, okay, I will stop sharing of my.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, this is really, really interesting and massive.
It is massive, to be honest. Okay, let me stop it. Yeah.